Hey guys, what's going on? Yeti here. Um, back. The last video uploaded was my PC building video, which is actually this PC right here. So also sorry if the mic quality isn't good. I'm using this clip-on mic again because I'm playing a VR game today. And it's just easy to use that. But this is going to be my first time using this 4090 in my VR playthrough. So I'm hoping that it does a lot better than my old build. Which, by the way, that last PC building video, that blew the fuck up. And I don't know why, but thank you all for watching. If you're watching this, I don't think there's going to be a lot of crossover between this and that. But if there is, thank you so much for watching. Um, it gave me a lot of traction. Became the most viewed video on my channel for some reason. So, and it was a lot of fun to do. This is the build. Um, and I'm excited to actually get it tested out. I don't remember where I was at in Life Alyx because it's been so long since I played. It's been like 2-3 weeks. So we're just gonna hop back into it, and yeah, I'm excited to use my new fucking powerhouse. See how this shit goes. So let's get into it. All right, here we go back into it. Yeah, see, this message always pops up because in this build, oh shit, in this build, I have a 4090 which has 24 gigs of VRAM, and it still says not enough GPU memory. So yeah, it always says that. All right. I've also upped it. I was playing at 72 hertz before. Now I upped it to 90, and I upped the resolution a bit to around 4K-ish. It's a little over 4,000 times 20 something. So it's like, I think it's a little over 4K. But either way, I also have MSI Afterburner on so I could see what my frame rate's like playing this game. That reminds me, actually, hang on. I can see a little bit under my headset. I'm going to reset MSI Afterburner. You guys probably won't see that because I probably have my face cam there, but I have it running here. I could benchmark it. Not a whole lot of people do VR benchmarking, which I can understand why it's a lot of work, but I wish more people would. But like I said, I can understand why they don't, because it's a ton of work for. And a lot of them don't even have VR headsets, I'm pretty sure. A lot of shooting. Anything in here? No. That is a lot of shooting. Jesus. Also, I'm recording this at 30 FPS instead of 60 because I'm doing like double wide, but my secondary recording PC. Just realized it's got the fucking. Oops. Not that button. Hit. There we go. I was trying to hit the button to make the HUD go away. Like I said, I can see a little bit under my headset right here, so I'm like kind of keeping an eye on OBS right there. Anyways, like I said, I'm recording at 30 FPS instead of 60 because I wanted to. I'm recording double wide, so I'm recording like my. You could look it up if you don't understand, but like one half of the OBS is my gameplay, and the other half is this webcam. It just makes it easier to edit and grab thumbnails and stuff. But my PC just couldn't do it at 60 FPS. Because I'm only. Where's my PC? It's right here. I'm only gaming on this one. My old PC is what I'm using to record, which is a pretty solid PC, but it's not good enough to record double wide 4K. So instead of 3840 by 2160, it was 7680. I think, or whatever double 3840 is. 7680. It's not good enough to record that at 60 FPS, but it is good enough to record it at 30 FPS.
Combine. Rest. These guys have automatic weapons.
They're alien commandos.
Yes, they do.
Of course they have automatic weapons. We'd have them too, but Combine weapons are gene-coded, so out of luck.
Can I shoot him from up
you find
here?
one that's unbonded, or you're open to some minor genetic modification.
I'm good, Russ. I'm just gonna roll with these genes that I've got.
Yeah, I am good. Thank you. Combine site.
We always introduce new enemies at a distance, and never while the player is
If you're
under
new,
duress.
this is my second time playing the game.
Here, the player is able to
I had
observe
the
the
first playthrough
Combine
on my channel,
soldiers
too.
killing some wandering zombies, giving the player an idea of how powerful the soldiers are, and how they might operate in combat. We located the Combine far enough away that it was plausible that they would not notice the player, but close enough that the player could choose to engage, but remain relatively safe from return fire.
Like, if I shoot at them from up here. Like, I was gonna shoot at that guy. How many bullets do I have? Well, I've only got 17. Well, I'm pretty low on ammo. Ooh.
Last mag.
Okay, I should be wasting my ammo on this. Yeah, they will shoot at me, which makes sense. Just seeing whether or not they would. Because they said relatively safe. But yeah, if you're new, because like I said, I know that last video got a lot of views and I got quite a few subscribers from it. So if you're new, this is my second time playing this. I played all the Half-Life games, or Half-Life 1 and 2. And Half-Life Alyx was the first Half-Life game I played. So now I'm replaying it after having a lot of the knowledge I have from playing the first two games. I'm also playing Portal 2 right now. I played Portal 1 on the gym. And I've really enjoyed the Half-Life series. It's full? Yeah, it's full. Ooh. Yes, because I was a dumbass and wasted a lot of my ammo. And other shit. I don't think I need this. Like, how much resin do I have? I have 20. Might as well take a look, see what they got. I do remember that later in the game I get a combine gun. Which is pretty cool. What you got? And just a laser sight. I don't really need a laser sight for a shotgun. Like, yeah, it'd be nice. I remember I got that my first playthrough, and it was basically just like a big circle. What I would like those is auto loaders. You quickly load the shotgun. Yeah, that would be really nice to have. I don't really want burst fire. The bullet reservoir, though, I got that last time, and that shit was great. It just held a ton of extra bullets for me, which was really good. So, nothing here though. So I'm gonna save. I think that this is the area where I go up against the first Combine soldier. Oh fuck. There's anything in there. So I better get ready for that. See, fuck it, I'm gonna get the shotgun out. And yes, I'm using the Oculus, in case you're wondering what headset I'm using. It should be obvious, I think. I think most people know what the Oculus is. That's into VR. Yeah.
Three shells left.
They said I remember that shit. Then probably not the best idea to use a shotgun there. I thought he was gonna run to me. That was my plan. I was gonna sit here and wait for him to go to me, but I didn't do that.
The first encounter with a Combine soldier caused a number
Also,
of
I'm playing
issues
with
in
developer
playtesting.
commentary.
The biggest one was that players were often surprised when the soldiers started shooting at them. Some players who were new to the Half-Life series had no idea who these soldiers were. But it's
That was
also
me,
been
'cause this
hours
is my
of
first
game
Half-Life.
time since players saw another human, and we found that many players weren't willing to immediately start shooting. Some players also wonder why Alyx moves
that's
so
interesting.
quickly to killing other humans. This area was designed to demonstrate that Combine soldiers are hostile and will attack on sight, giving the player a reason to want to shoot back. It starts with the dialogue preceding the encounter, where the player overhears the Combine discussing the problem of scavengers in the quarantine zone. Then, when the player finally achieves visual contact with their first Combine soldier, they witness that soldier in the process of executing a civilian scavenger.
I haven't seen that. I don't think. Maybe that's about to happen. But that's interesting that people wouldn't immediately shoot it. Like I said, this was my first Half-Life game, and I just played it because I got this headset, and I was really excited to play it. And this was just one of the best reviewed games for VR, so I just played it, and I loved it, and I'm still really loving it. And it made me go want to play the other Half-Life games, and I'm glad I did. And I'm just replaying it because, like I said, I really enjoyed it.
View Junction! We're here! This was it! Get down!
Fuck. Jesus. God damn it. There we go. Whew. Let me go heal again. I have the healing station here. Ooh, not many bullets left. Can I throw these at Combine? The bottles and shit. I guess probably won't do anything, but... Not even gonna hold on to it. Yes. This is where like a laser sight would actually come in handy. If I have a laser, I mean like the ADS thing. They're taking them out at long range, so I'll probably actually add that to the pistol. Oh, I thought that was I thought this right here was a pistol clip. Like a large one, but no, that is not. Compound.
Squad Soldier AI has been a mainstay of the Half-Life series, so we were excited to see
Half-Life
how
2
their
had some
design
pretty good AI, I
would
remember,
move
especially
to
for the
VR.
time it came out.
Our early playtesting against a Half-Life 2 Combine Soldier AI in VR immediately made a number of things clear. First, players did not like to be shot at, and often had a visceral, negative response. The soldiers frequently ran at players at full speed, firing all the while, and we discovered that the speed of Half-Life 2 combat was simply too overwhelming in VR.
Yeah, in
Also,
VR you
players
can't
took
have
longer
something
to do
move too
everything in
fast, I
VR,
think.
especially the core action of spotting and aiming their weapon at an enemy while staying in cover. As a result, the soldiers tended to live much longer in VR than they did in Half-Life 2. It was clear from these early playtests that the most common reaction among players was to immediately seek cover from enemy fire. So we started experimenting with changes to the Soldier AI, aimed at building a combat experience around players' tendency to seek cover. Early experiments were focused on keeping Combine soldiers at a comfortable distance from the player, while keeping them moving around enough to not have combat become too static. To create lulls in firing for players to peek out from cover, we prevented soldiers from shooting while on the run in most cases.
Oh.
To keep players from remaining stationary, we created a concept of flushing, where squads will attempt to flush the player out of cover, and we gave each class of soldier a different method of flushing out the player. But even in these
Interesting.
early tests, it was also clear that players weren't capable of fighting soldiers until they'd gotten skilled in a number of basic combat actions, like reloading their gun without having to focus all their attention on it. So we were careful to slowly introduce the various types of soldiers, and even individual features within the soldier classes. For example, these early fights against Combine soldiers only feature the basic grunts.
Yeah, the
these
heavies, I
particular
remember-
grunts don't carry grenades. This means they don't actually have the capability to flush a player out of cover. We found it was important in these first fights to give players all the time they need to learn to use cover effectively, before we start introducing enemies that could try and flush them out.
Yeah. The heavy enemies, man, that have shotguns with them, ooh, they are a pain in the ass. Even on my first playthrough. This playthrough I'm playing on hard. So I'm sure they're still going to be a pain in the ass here. But I'll see. Yes, please. I need all of this. Oh, yes. Ugh. That ugly motherfucker right there. Jesus. Also, actually, I'm going to turn off MSI Afterburner now. I kind of got the benchmark. I think I just ended it. Just because I want to get a clean thumbnail shot. The reason I do the double wide is not only so I can edit, but also it helps me get clean thumbnail shots. Like if I want to use this for a thumbnail, I can and stuff. And the MSI Afterburner is going to get me that. It's not too bad or anything, it's just like going to be really odd unless I cover it up with something. Because sometimes I'll like Google something for a thumbnail, but I prefer to take it from my own video if I can, so that way I don't have to worry about... It's mostly me just worrying about someone might say I stole their artwork or something for a thumbnail, and it's like I'd rather just use like a screenshot from my own video just in case that happens. I don't think the majority of people would do that, and I think I have very little to worry about, but still, better safe than sorry in most cases, I think. Okay. This probably will be a shorter episode too, because it took me a while. I'm using Airlink, and that drains my battery. And it took me like a good probably like 20-30 minutes to actually get my headset set up to this PC, because I had some trouble with Steam VR and stuff, because it's my first time actually connecting it to this PC. 23. Sounds good to me. Guards that way. Oh. Thank you.
There's a control station override nearby.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go.
You should have plenty of time to get the override back online. Alright, I'll be able to stop the train right here.
You sure you can do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, I remember
You just
this
need to
part.
activate the
Yeah,
terminal.
with the lever.
Nice.
Then you'll need to be ready for a fight. They're not going to give up your dad easily.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, I should. My fucking eyebrows itchy. Yeah, I remember this train part is still like one of the best looking things in the game. I'll probably use it as a thumbnail again. Like, I'm trying not to use the same image as a thumbnail, but you know what? If I do it, I do it. Fuck. Accidentally shot off the bullet.
Right, that's the terminal there.
I'm on it.
Do hurry though.
I'm trying. Stuff. I like stuff. Oh, damn it. Come here. Okay, there's I'm in there. Okay, it was worth a shot. Whew. Anything, nothing. Yeah, VR gaming though is something I've wanted to get into for a while. I was just too poor before, but now I have more income, doing a lot better in life. So I can actually do it now. I'm gonna set this right there. You're gonna see me adjust it a lot. It's kind of. I heard a zombie, but that can wait. Oh, fuck. There we go. God damn it. There we go.
3 shots left.
Keep the shotgun loaded. Oh, the body here despawns. Okay. Take this. What is this? What's in there? I don't actually see anything. So I guess that probably was holding something. Was it holding one of the... What are those things called? Like those wormy things that were advisors? Was that holding one of those? Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, there's one down there. Oh, fuck. Hit my computer. There we go. Uh-huh. What's going on with you? Ugh. It's got, like, teeth. Ugh. Look at that. It's got, like, teeth that are all jumbled up. Ugh. I'll take that.
Okay, no worries. But the train is coming. Just get me in. It'll only take a second. You're doing great.
Yep.
Oh, God damn it.
No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries.
Fuck. There we go.
Okay, now just re-engage the system.
Oh,
Is it supposed to come off?
Okay.
That's the opposite of what it's supposed to do, Alyx.
What do I do now?
Well, don't panic. Well, stop panicking if you are.
Panicking.
I'm not
Yes,
panicking,
but
Russell.
I am. We need to find another way to stop this train.
Don't worry, I remember this part, Russell.
10 seconds, Alyx. Okay, just throw the switch there. 5 seconds.
Oh my god. That shit still looks amazing. Oh my god, I don't think I remember that from before. Oh gosh. That still was absolutely amazing.
That worked.
Yeah. Wow. You okay?
I'm okay. Let's go find out.
Oh. Okay. Brain crash.
At this point in the game, we knew we needed a big set piece. A non-combat
This is an
moment
amazing
to
set
reward
piece,
players for
though.
fighting their way through the dark, scary
Look for the
tunnels.
prisoner transport car. It should be towards the front of the train.
Okay, I'll find a way into the wreckage.
Why would you wait so long to talk?
At this point in the game, we knew we needed a big set piece.
I also
A
wish this had a
non-combat
pause
moment
button.
to reward players for fighting
just a
their
pause
way
button right
through
there or
the
something.
dark, scary tunnels. Not only that, but the pace of the story was leading up to its most important moment thus far: the rescue of Eli Vance. Crashing the Combine prison train that was transporting Eli felt like the exact right thing to accomplish these goals, and it gave us the opportunity to create some VR spectacle. We wanted to achieve the cinematic chaos of causing a train wreck, while giving the
Yeah,
players
like I
an
said, this
active
shit
role
is
in the
amazing.
event. Our first attempts to design the scenario were a challenge. It turned out that directing the players' attention wasn't as simple as ensuring they were in the right position through gameplay. In our initial tests,
Yeah, in VR,
players
it's really
frequently
easy to-
failed to see some or all of the spectacular train wreck.
Yeah, I could see you
The
being
crash was one
looking
of the
that way or
first
something
destruction
and
sequences we put
missing
into the
that.
game, so we had a lot to learn about player behavior in VR and how to direct the player naturally to immerse them in the chaos. On top of that, to continually hit our target frame rate, we needed to create a cascading series of events, so that only some of the destruction was happening at any given time. Sound design, level design, effects, and animation had to be carefully coordinated to lead the player's attention through each stage of the wreck. For example, at the start of the crash, we used the sounds of train cars piling up in the distance, encouraging players to look in that direction before one of the train cars lifts up and blasts through the concrete connector. At the end of the sequence, the smokestack collapse is used to direct the player's attention to their eventual path forward,
Oops.
and we wanted players to witness its destruction. Before bringing down the smokestack, we gave players a brief moment of rest, and, again, used sound to draw their attention to the smokestack. Initially, we used a rumbling sound preceding its collapse, but we found this to be too subtle in practice, and instead added a transient explosion sound, which drew the player's attention towards the smokestack more reliably.
One thing I do want to say, like, this shit is absolutely amazing. It is interesting how much detail has to go into trying to avert the player's attention to one place, because, like I was saying, I could see someone staring that way and just missing that entirely. But then they said, we have to, like, make the cars collide so that way it kind of guide your eyes along this way. That's very interesting. Something I wouldn't think about as a player. I think that's what I did my first playthrough. I think I was looking over there, and then my eyes got caught, I think. And then I did get caught, and I moved this way, and that's when I saw that part, and that shit looked amazing. But yeah, I don't remember seeing the smokestack the first time around. That's cool. Interesting. Ugh. One thing I do want to say though is like I said, I can see a little bit under my headset. I'm looking at my monitor right here that I have playing it, and it looks way more like the way I'm moving. It seems way more jittery than I feel in the headset. In the headset, it's very still, but like, see, there's like little jitters here and there for you guys. It's just interesting. I think that just means my head is moving a lot more than it feels like it is for me. But maybe it's like my eyes are stabilizing it, but monitor doesn't. Or the headset doesn't, or whatever. It's interesting either way.
are those?
I don't know. But we need to find Dad.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I know. I've just never seen those before.
These are the advisors. Man, these things are fucking huge. Jesus, they're like the size of a rhino. I thought that they were like, in Half-Life 2, it's been like a month or two, or maybe 2 or 3 months since I played it, but I thought that they were like maybe the size of like a pig, or like a bear or something. No, these things are huge. Like the size of a car, it looks like. Jesus Christ. A small car, but a car. And it looks like I killed quite a few of them, which is good, because they're strong as fuck. And it really hurts the Combine when you kill these things, I think. Just looking for loot. These buildings look amazing. Yeah, like I said too, sorry if it looks a bit more jittery too, because I'm recording at 30 FPS. I think 30 FPS will be fine. It's kind of like I either go back down to like 1440p at 60, or I just stick with 4K and go to 30. So I'm gonna try 4K at 30, and hopefully this video goes well. Tell me what you think in the comments about it, please. Just compare it to my previous videos, and tell me if you want
That's your dad's prisoner pod.
60 or 30.
Where's Dad?
Dad?
Oh, that's his spot.
Dad?
I remember those fucking things.
Dad!
I'm over here, honey.
Oh shit.
I need help. Hurry.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out and pull you up. It's
Okay.
gonna be okay. You ready?
I'm good.
Give me your hand.
Come on. I don't remember seeing him here before. Oh, what a guns. Thank you, that's a thumbs up from me.
I have come to help, as I said I would.
Thank you!
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you!
Thing.
Stay there! I'm gonna figure out how to get
For
over
it, I don't know
to
what to
you.
call you.
No! Alex, listen. The thing Russell and I found is some sort of super weapon.
A super weapon?
It's something big. They got it here in the QZ in some kind of vault, but they're about to move it. Where, I don't know, but it's gonna be soon.
Then we gotta steal it before they do.
Yes! And look,
Yeah, we really should stop that
I
shit.
managed to pocket this Combine data pod. If I can decrypt it, we can figure out how to use their weapon against them.
So what's the plan?
You head to the vault. I'll take this thing back to Russell's and get to work.
Wait, where is the vault?
Dad, where's the vault?
Look to the northern star.
You told me that before.
Yes. Look to the star. Got it. Dad?
It's right in the middle of the QZ, and it's big. Get above ground and see what you can find. I will accompany the Eli van and ensure his safety.
Yes, please do that.
Thank you.
I'll handle my business. Thank you.
Dad, I'm gonna go find this vault.
Go! Stay safe, baby. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too.
Thank you.
For the rescue of Eli, we wanted to create a tense, just out of reach moment where the player physically saves him.
Definitely did that.
But for the rest of the story to work, Alyx and Eli had to take different paths at the end of the scene. We tried a few different approaches, including a version where Eli was hanging from a ledge just in front of the player, and the player could reach down to attempt to grab Eli's hand to pull him up. In practice, however, players' hands would collide with the real-world floor. Not only did this make it impossible to reach Eli, it took players out of the moment, wrecking the emotion of the scene. Since Eli and Alyx had to take different paths, we tried an approach where Alyx rescued Eli, but he was injured and couldn't proceed. Unfortunately, many players would stick around, not wanting to abandon him. Eventually, we arrived at the solution that shipped in the final product. Separating Eli from the player with the Vortigaunt's rescue.
Yeah, I think that's the best way of doing it.
Much more meaningful return and fulfillment.
If he's there, why not just stick with him?
To help Alyx.
Obviously, because it's a
The
video
data
game,
pod that
but,
Eli
you know.
found was an addition that not only let
You're
us
immersed.
integrate Eli back into the story later,
but also gave him something to do, so there was a much stronger reason why he would not accompany the player on their journey going forward.
Hmm. Can you imagine if this thing just wasn't strong enough? We just jumped in and just fucking dropped this 200 feet below.
Hey, Russ. Keep an eye out for Dad, okay?
I'll let you know if he gets here. Oh, when he gets here.
Thank you, Russell. Okay. Red. Green, blue. Okay. So it's doom, doom. God damn it. Yeah. There we go. I might end the episode here, actually. Like I said, I know it's a shorter episode, but I said it was probably going to be a shorter episode, so... Oh, fuck. Hit my bed. No. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. Like I said, I know it's a shorter episode, but it was more me just kind of getting back into the groove of it a bit. After that PC building video and kind of testing out my 4090 to see how it does, and it is doing amazing. So, yeah, like I said, it's not doing the recording, but it doesn't need to. I have another PC doing that, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Oh, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, like I said, this is my first video after my PC building video, which, like I said, just did so well. My baby's sitting right here. This is the first time I felt heat out of it. The temperature, like I said, I gotta see what my temperature was for my GPU before this. I'll probably put it up on the screen if I remember. But yeah, I kind of want to see what my general temperature was for my GPU, because my 4090 has had great temps so far. It's been like, anywhere from 45 to 60 usually. It rarely goes above 60, even when it's like maxed out. The only time it's gone above 60 is I did some Minecraft RTX to kind of test it out, and Minecraft RTX with like some high texture packs was the only thing to really like push my system, and actually like my GPU was struggling. But even then, it's still like it hit like 62 max on like full load, and it was but yeah, anyways, enough bragging about my PC. I'm just so happy with it, and I'm happy that video went kind of semi-viral. Not really viral, but viral for someone of my size, and it gave me a bunch of attention. And I thank all of you for watching it and those who enjoyed the video. So yeah, not a lot happened this episode. We saw Eli again, saw the train again. I still love that sequence. I think it looks so amazing, and that's one of those times where VR just shines to me, and where I think Half-Life to me, from the games, like from what I played, which is all the games so far except for, but yeah, all the main games so far, they have some great set pieces and some amazing looking action scenes. So Life Alyx obviously came out many years later. It's obviously going to have that same thing going on, and I'm really happy it does. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Have a great day, and yeah, see ya.